Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. So a couple of things, and when I say a couple of things, I actually mean many things. I got a lot of good info in two lengthy comments from the last two episodes. Of course, nothing from there I could do until this episode because I recorded one, then recorded the other. Then the first one came out, and the second one was already written in stone. So anything I did in that, the people were like, "Oh, why did you do this thing?" It was already done. But now I know some things. First of all, I was thinking about, how much does running how much does a metal refinery cost in terms of power and energy and stuff? I hadn't considered that once you run the metal refinery, it heats up the oil in such a way that it continues to run the steam turbine long after you've run the metal refinery. So it's actually power positive. The amount of power this thing uses to produce a piece of iron or steel is way less than what it overall produces. Extremely good to know. Other thing, this door is getting locked because these poker shell things, they're going to get real mad when an egg is laid, and eventually they'll probably die on their own, and apparently poker shell, not the way to go. Instead, I should probably be ranching pacu fish, which means we need a nice area of water, let's say this, and I don't want to tame them. Hold on, I'll grab the comment in a second. I don't want to tame them because taming them requires them to eat some kind of food. So actually, I'll tell you what, let's just learn about the pacu fish right now. It says a space for each critter. Small light cells. They eat algae and produce polluted dirt, or they eat pretty much anything and in terms of seed as well, and produce polluted dirt. There's also the version of the pacu fish that there's the tropical one that lives in tropical areas. That's not the one I'm thinking of. It's this one, right? The gulp fish that it like naturally what is it? Cleans water for you. I don't know if it tells you on this thing, but I think the gulp fish cleans water. Anyway, what we're probably going to do is we're not going to ranch the pacu fish. Again, I'm going to get the comment. I think instead we're just going to put them in here, and we're going to let them. They roughly live like lay one egg per one life cycle, so they kind of live forever, quote unquote. And we're just going to do that so that they produce eggs even. The egg hatches into a fish, then we grab the egg shell, and then we can turn that into lime. However, I mean, the real reason, or the real thing to do, I'm scrolling with the middle mouse, is to get this fossil, because this is going to be turned into a huge amount of lime. So really, I might... These are all 5s. What if I... did that? Right? Petrified fossil. And I can excavate these things. Okay, good. Now let me find the comment. I mean, there was 2. One of them actually had some good information about the bunker door and how I don't need the bunker door. But it was the one about poker shells. Still finding it, 1 second. Ba-bum. Around. Yeah, wild pacu fish live for 25 cycles and lay an egg on around cycle 21. So I think I'm just gonna have lots of wild pacu fish, but I need to put them in a place. Also, excavate and excavate. I want to excavate these fossils. Okay. Oh yeah, and so this abyssalite, we don't ever want to let the red abyssalite touch our oil because it will flash into sour gas or something like that. It like flash boils in an instant into something we do not want. So when I'm flattening this area out, I was discussing like, should I just make this all flat for easier use of collection? Apparently, yes. However, don't trim like the abyssalite off here. Just like build from here, you know? Otherwise things can go pretty horrendous pretty fast. There were more fossils, right? There was a cold one somewhere up here. Right? Up here. Oh, and there's another one here. Oh, right, but this is with the freaking spore child thing. Whatever the hell that thing is. So we're not going to be messing around with that. For sure. Right. Just continue to clean up stuff over here. Right, so the thing about the bunker door, I was told, don't really worry about the bunker door because it's made for rockets, right? You put like the bunker door here and then you open it and the rocket flies through it and it guards your rocket production from being destroyed by asteroids and things. So up here, I probably just need bunker tiles here and then like bunker tiles to here and they just go through like a normal airlock and should be fine. So I'll just do that. Which in hindsight seems extremely smart. Oh, and do you know what else I was told? Oops. Big brain move. Is this one bleach stone? Yeah. I was told. Make the bleach stone chests a 9. And that way I don't have to tell them at a priority 9 to sweep the bleach stone. They should just come and do it of their own volition at a priority 9 because it's the highest priority thing to do. Look at this room. What? Mealwood subspecies, unknown mutation. What does that mean? Like, really? Mealwood seed? The botanical analyzer? Good lord. I think that's a little beyond me, but okay. Oh, Camille. Chip, 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 chip. Bush, bush, bush. Chip, 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 chip. Bush, bush, bush. She's doing it. Ta-da! Success! My duplicants have safely excavated a set of strange fossilized remains. It appears that there are more of these giant critters' bones strewn about the asteroid. It's vital that we reassemble this skeleton for a deeper analysis. We did that. And she's excavating this bit of fossil, which I think this is the bit of fossil that I can just turn into lime. I think these petrified fossils have to stay here. Yeah, fossil. Oh, and there's fossil here as well. Aha. No, this is the... I'm stupid. This is the fossil. Fossil. Is there... There's some on the ground that I have excavated already. Have I requested fossil to lime? Does fossil have any other use? Oh, fossil to magma. To lime. Diamond. Ancient specimen into fossil. What? Wait, you only get 5 kilograms of lime and 95 kilograms of sedimentary rock from fossil? Is that how that's supposed to go? I suppose, because what other use is there for fossil other than turning it to magma? But we have magma. Although we could pump the magma anyway if we wanted to. But why would we ever need to make magma in a specific spot with fossil? Okay, I think I'm pretty comfortable turning fossil into thingy forever. Damn, they are really tearing this place up. I love this. Hell yeah. And how are we doing? We've got 0 kilograms of steel. Because we are missing... We're missing lime. Okay, but now we're gonna defossilize lime. Or we're gonna de-lime fossil. You know what we're doing? We're turning it into a thingy. Okay, I'm just double checking that comment. Next to the diamond, a huge... Yeah, that's what you're saying. Next to the diamond, which is this bit here. I mean, loads of fossil. There's fossil everywhere here. I don't think there was that much. There's some down here. Actually, there's a decent amount down here, which they can grab. A little bit over here, but mostly I think it's to the left there. Huge amount of fossil. Okay, so we can grab that, turn that into lime. Easy lime. The lime is the single, like, sticking point, I think, right now in our quest for more steel. Wait, we're gonna have to get rid of this as well. Was that more fossil? More fossil. Excellent. Okay. Right. While we watch Bubbles do what they're doing, I'm just going to check the other comment, which I've already read these, but they're so long, there's so much in there that it's hard to remember everything. Oh, I should apparently... Oh, yeah. So with 10 tons of plastic, you should start placing some plastic ladders. Well, I have 16, so I should definitely make some plastic ladders. Oh, I was also told that the transport tube system that I would love to implement... I'll take a wart seed. I'm not sure how many of those we actually have. Is a good idea, but don't have too many of them because it requires an insane amount of power to actually fire the transport system. It's like... Well... You fire a dupe, they go thump, thump, and then the transport system, like entryway, needs to recharge. And while it's recharging, it takes like 900 watts a second or something ridiculous like that. It takes a lot of power. So don't have them like go from here to here. That's a wasted journey and a wasted 900 watts. So instead, you want them going like from your infant storage, which at the moment is probably going to be this conveyor chute and all of this storage system. So we probably want a transport entrance here, one up in space and one way down in the oil biome, because this is also our storage area, and just above it our refinery. That seems like the most high traffic area in our base that requires materials from, especially from down low, the fossils from down there, bring them up to here, refine them, put the steel in, do the thing. Oh, we need to make this, we take the steel into bunker tiles, into the transport tube, up to the top, you know? So this seems like the smartest area to put a transport tube access system. Honestly, probably just here. Or here, next to the storage. And they don't have that far to go. Let's say something like that. And then we can just go like... Can't pass through the ladder though. Ah. Okay. Wait a minute, hold on. Now I could do that, right? that can pass through a ladder, but I don't know if these can connect to each other. You know what I mean? That doesn't feel like they connect. So I think I'll have to thin this down to one ladder and have a transport tube transit crossing like there. And then like when we got them here, I think we can do no, I can't. Why can't I place that there? Because there's a heavy wire there. Okay, that makes sense. Really? But I thought the whole point was it's supposed to function like a tile. Oh, but you can't run these through tiles. Of course. Okay, so there's some work to be done. There's a bit of work to be done. It can be said. We've got some work to do. Okay. What kind of gas we got going on here? Oh, it's just all carbon. That's fair. I'm curious what's in here. Probably another neural vacillator. Did I do this, by the way? Did I turn these switches on at some point? I must have done. Allows you to go through here, sit in the box. Don't know why it has a battery. Anyway. Right, so I should use the plastic for transport tubes and stuff, but I should probably make some plastic ladders. How much per? 50 per plastic ladder. Run speed 20%. 20% faster. Oh, okay. Well, if we're going to have a transport tube that sends people up to space and down to the oil biome, then we don't necessarily need to worry about having ladders all the way down there. What if we just did this? Like a set of plastic ladders from the ranches to the bedrooms. Because they prefer to take this route. And we don't need them going up here yet, because we are going to want to get rid of these storage bins. But everybody comes out through here, hops on a ladder, down to eat some brekkie, down to ranch. Probably the smart thing to do. Let me take a sippy sip of my tea. And continue to have a read of the comment. Yeah, so basically just leave the poker shells in here to do their thing. Oh, the shove voles. Yeah, I did read that. The shove voles are the bit that are the things that keep like moving tiles and like pooping out tiles and leaving them all out up at the top. Polluted dirt comes from a water sieve. The only reliable way to get large quantities of polluted dirt is to feed passu fish algae, which poop out as polluted dirt. That's true. Each refinery is meant to have its own oil storage tank. Okay. Okay. Actually, that's good to know. That was a question I asked a little while ago about these metal refineries. So this one is the crude oil, and this one is the water. So each metal refinery will have its own version of this running through the steam room. How hot is that steam room? It's very hot. How are we going to expand that? We're going to have to very carefully open this wall. And then build all the gubbins in there. Oh. What are you using right now? The sedimentary rock. Oh, and lime. That must have been the fossil. Yeah, they're delivering fossil. Perfect. They're doing it. They're doing it. Oh, look at these plastic ladders. That's beautiful. Okay. So, project 1.5 is still going. It's just gonna take a while. I mean, I suppose really I should, oh, do you know what? I should tab up in terms of speed as well. I haven't been doing that. So they're excavating down here. Why are you taking damage? Is it the type of gas being pumped in? No. I'm going to disable this vent for now, so that the only vent functioning is the lower one that pumps out oxygen to the base. And then most of the oxygen, it'll build up, back up, and then go down into the atmosuit docks, because we're starting to run out of oxygen down here in these atmosuits. I'm starting to think we might need to double up on the number of electrolyzers in here. Oh yeah, the chlorine. Something was producing chlorine. A pufflet prince? I forget what the pufflet prince does, but it's special. It does something particular. Does it breathe out oxygen? It does something weird, something unique. But I don't remember what. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my tea just while I observe what we've got going on. Definitely want to get down here. Probably want to go through here. Let's start by having them excavate specifically the fossil, maybe? Probably gonna need a ladder through there. Am I making that out of igneous rock? I am. And then that will go like that way in terms of extension. So I'm just thinking about how, you know, this whole system will eventually expand. Oops. Like that. Like that. Diamond. Loads of more fossil over here. Okay. Then here. I think actually I would like... Oh, I'm gonna have to cancel the previous build. I would like... What did I just cancel over here? Oh, one of you. Whoops. Yeah, whatever, dude. There we go. I want mesh tile. Like that. And that. And dig this up. so that we can put these two slicksters on one set of mesh tiles and just let them do their thing, you know? Makes sense. That way we don't accidentally drop them down and they won't drown in their own oil, which I don't think is a euphemism. Anyway. We have... Oh, the ladder's done. Perfect. So we have power sorted, right? We've got steam power that can be expanded. We have hydrogen, a little bit of hydrogen power that kind of powers itself, but also not really. We have natural gas generators, which actually are not firing right now, and our battery is charging. Wow. Is that all from the steam turbine? Okay, now it's draining. But it's, I mean, oh, now it's charging again. And you're not firing. Now you're really charging. Now you're firing. Okay. So we don't have to use the natural gas generators as often as we used to, which is really good because, I mean, the steam turbine, to be honest, it's... But do you know what it was? They were probably running the metal refinery, and now the metal refinery isn't running, but the raw heat from the metal refinery is continuing to keep the steam turbine running. It's only producing like 300 watts, but how much... Is there a way for me to see how many watts are being used? About 1, 2. Right, okay, so let's say on average it's like 1 kilowatt concurrent use. So this bad boy produces 300 watts, which isn't much, but it's 300 watts of a kilowatt is still 30% of your continuous at-use power being produced at all times by a steam turbine. And then when you run the metal refinery, it ramps up. In fact, let's do some more. Do 20 of these. Lovely. Apparently running copper or gold through this is, I think, a bit more power intensive. Or maybe it doesn't... Oh, no. It heats up less, right? Is that what it is? Like, it doesn't produce as much heat from the use of the metal refinery, and so it doesn't produce as much additional power? Right, but they're running this bad boy. And then you're going to pump out... I actually didn't finish. Ah. Fair enough. I was going to wait for them to finish this work errand and then see how much power the steam turbine begins to produce once there's like a load of boiling hot material leaving. Here you go, you got this, Liam. Okay, and then once you're done... Yeah, see, now it should be getting hot. Oh, now it's heating up. Yeah, baby. Yeah, 138, 139, 140. Yes. 147 degrees steam. Ah, yeah, now we're producing some power. Yes. Excellent. Oh, they actually built the transit tube. Good. Let's deconstruct you, and then let's think about running a right, no, you got to do that, right? Yeah. Because it has to can't just do a right angle, it has to curve. And you would have to come in here. We might have to get rid of this gap. Unless I just get rid of this, actually. And just have the transport tube run up this side. I'm just trying to think how... we'll get rid of both of these. I mean, you can have... This is basically a flat platform. Nobody should ever need to cross at this particular area. That makes sense to me, actually. I could get rid of these sets of ladders and then just have the transport tube come in and then right angle up and down like we would expect it to. Let's do that, actually. Let's do that now and think about what needs to be done there. And in fact, what might need to be done is... Do you know what? Let me run a test. One of them... Yeah, see, that doesn't feel like that's going to connect. You're probably going to have to connect it like that. Yeah. Okay. It's thinking. So what we'll probably want to do... Yes, that looks like it connects properly. Okay. In that case, deconstruct all of those. We want one of you there. Oh, that replaces the ladder. Oh. Okay. In that case, deconstruct all of this. You need to be built on this side of the ladder. Otherwise, you'll just be too disruptive to normal operations. And then we'll do this. Over to about here, and then we need to think about how we're going to run this up and down. Because there's heavy wire here. What I think we're going to need is... Where's okay. I'm gonna put another transport tube crossing here, and I'm gonna see if I can run wires across this. If not, then it's not a problem. We'll just have to run the heavy wire on the left side. Damn, that would be a problem, though. Hold on. Cancel this construction for now. Right, you. No, you can't place that there. Okay. Yeah, okay. So you really get in the way of what we're trying to do. Okay. So you would come this way, but then wherever we put... I mean, the heavy wire is going to be in the way at all times. Hold on. How's our power systems? Yeah, I mean... So you can't run heavy wire over a transit tube. Is there any way around that? The other thing it would be running a transit tube and heavy wire next to each other the whole way, and then having to bridge over, but using... That would just mean having transformers everywhere. Which I don't think is something we want to do. Yeah, okay. Can't put that there. Oh. Let's see what they do here. If they can... I might be overthinking this. Can you just run heavy watt wire through a transit tube? Or, you know, alongside a transit tube? If you can, then I'm dumb and we don't need to worry. Oh, also, put those back. Let's see. This is why we do science. Make that a priority 9, just to see them actually do it. You can! I'm stupid. So we could actually just run this way and upwards and downwards. Like that. Sweet. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Okay, that's good. We only need to worry if we need to go through a tile, which, like, this could come down here. And then there could be like a transport access tube here. If this wasn't as wide as it is, right? Transport access tube here, you just run a tile through here. And then down. We don't need to worry about that. Okay. I am very glad we did that test and I didn't just wait for someone to answer me in the comments or look it up between the episodes, because you know I forget to look everything up between the episodes. The important part is, though, this will work. So we might as well begin construction on a transit tube system that can take us, because especially here, we can go from one end of the main side all the way to the other end on an easy transport tube, and then all the way up and all the way down the spine with a transport tube to have, like, cardinal directions covered. Okay, I like this. Well, I like the idea of this, at least. I'm just going to reject everything for now. Not too concerned about it. How much does it cost per thing? 50. So it costs the same as a ladder. Yeah, we can deconstruct you. Do you know what, actually? This is a good opportunity to test. So these transit tube crossings are supposed to function as tiles. Could I place one here and then would people walk across it? Because then I could use these as, like, pseudo floors. Yeah, okay. So instead of getting rid of the ladder and having people jump across, which might slow down their progress, it might not, I could just have them be tiles. Okay, I like this. I'm going to deconstruct the rest of these ladders here because we actually do not need them. You. And you. There we go. So I can just walk across here and then they're on to the rest of the ladders. Good. Okay. And I could do this anywhere that it makes sense to have one of these. So, like, on the ranch levels, maybe. and on the level where they go to the bathrooms, right? Something like that. And then... oh, no, that worked. That worked like it should. Something like that. And another one of you here. And then... where's the thing? Transport tube access. Could we just put one here? Do that. Tile those bits up. Deconstruct those. Because like this is the top, the pseudo top. Just stop up here. And then you can... oh, but how are we gonna... hold on. How am I gonna get you into a point? You know what? You just put one of these like here, let's say. And cancel that. Deconstruct that. You do that, maybe? Which means we're going to need to run power up here. Yep, good point, good point. Heavy watt wire. Guess I'll make it out of gold. I suppose I should just run it through the transport tube now that I know that I can. Oh no, but I can't run it through you, can I? Why are you two not connected the way I would have... there we go. Okay. Anyway, heavy watt wire. That's fine. Like that. And then we're going to end the video here, but snip those power lines and add... can't add a bridge there, eh? Oh, because I accidentally added one here. Then add a bridge. There. Nice. Okay, for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. There we go. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. Really appreciate it. Love your faces for it. If you please subscribe to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description, ring the notification button. We'll be back in the next one where hopefully we can have this transport tube bit kind of finished. Well, this bit at least, and we can maybe test the transport tube system. It'll require some power, but it'll shorten the journeys up to here, and then it'll also shorten the journeys way down to here. Oh, I'm going to have to navigate around you. That should be fine. We'll just cut off this bit of ladder, I think. Have it go like that, or maybe this way. We'll figure it out. Anyway, like I was saying, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!